were able to support 19 families in training them to be able to initiate the businesses. And the essence of the business was to be able to sustain their families. So in this context, we have 19 families. So these 19 families, they were supported by the different CCIs in terms of their child being cared in those institutions. It reached a point whereby these children were integrated back to their families. And one pillar of care reform is to support families to be independent in terms of gatekeeping and strengthening the family.
Among the beneficiaries is Hilda, who lives in Eldoret.
Kwa majina ninaitwa Hilda Kibora. Natoka Wasingishu County, Tembelea Ward. I work with the Catholic Diocese of Eldoret in a program for children and youth with disability. So Hilda, we've journeyed with her in several activities. She has been very instrumental in a group of our alumni. We formed them called the Young Voices. She has been journeying with us wherever we go. One of her children is a disabled child who has been in the program, and she has gone through primary, secondary. The program targets children who have all types of disabilities, but our effort is more on the children with physical disability.
At a difficult point in her life, Hilda struggled to provide for her family and her daughter, Nellie, who is differently abled. The pressure became overwhelming, and Nellie was eventually taken to a Catholic care institution.
We have institutions that we call them rehabilitation centers all over the diocese. We have 5 of them, which are institutions that host these children who are physically challenged for the purposes of accessing education.
Hilda also faced painful pressure to give up on her daughter, but she chose to stand by her. With support from Catholic Care for Children in Kenya, Hilda started a business in July.
When that came, Hilda chose to start a business, eatery business that is an hotel, and she got funds from the Association of Sisterhood of Kenya, and she has started that business.
Today, the business, which is located 21 kilometers from Eldoret City, is giving her family renewed hope and the path towards greater independence.
Ilitoka na sister wa CCI ngwa inafaidi Nelly na watoto wengine na community.
And she's somebody who is innovative and creative. So we selected her because we knew she will be the black bearer for the diocese in the program, and will also open doors for the others to be given an opportunity.
For Nellie, the future is also looking brighter. Having secured admission to tertiary education, she dreams of pursuing her studies and becoming a medical engineer.
Saizi naenda kusomea medical engineering, so naweza taka nisome hadi niende nimalizie masomo yangu na abroad.
For Sister Rob, the journey does not end with the initial support. The aim is to continue walking alongside the family until the business becomes stable enough to meet their needs.
Having journeyed with Hilda, I know this journey of business starting will still be together, giving her ideas, ensuring that I'm there to give her support in case she needs more ideas or any support. I'll be there for her. And also be there to ensure that if there is something new she would want to venture into, we discuss together and see if it is viable, then help her to take that direction.
Elsewhere in Siaya County, Fred, the father to Angelo David, has been supported to begin a shop business to support his son who has been successfully reintegrated.
I'm Frederick Owino Luoch, hapa inaitwa Nyaolo, Siaya County. Then I'm happy kwa hii organization.
He was rescued at 5 months old.
This boy I'm carrying is Angelo David Otieno. We rescued him in 2023. He was abandoned by the mother. They just found him, a good Samaritan found him abandoned in the forest, and they reached out to the children department in Bunyala, and through the children department they had to liaise with us, and we offered him a safe shelter.
He was rescued and placed at St. Josephine Bakita Babies Home severely sick.
The boy came, he was really sick. He was looking pathetic. He had a severe eczema, and we had to rush him to the hospital to start immediate medication.
Efforts saw successful tracing of the father.
The village elder, because the report we had when they brought the child for placement, it was indicating where the child was found, and even the chief's number was given to us. So through the village elders, we managed to talk her. We came to her home in 2024. Then we wanted to know where the child was, exactly the mother was living. So they took us to the home where the mother was living, to the grandmother's home. So when we reached there, we talked to the family, and they were really positive to know that the child is still alive. And they told us that the challenge that the mother cannot connect, has lost linear touch with the reality. So, and that time they did not disclose where the father is. They say they don't know where the father is. So we say we shall come back. We came for the second time after 3 months, tried to follow up if they had found the father. They said no, but they told us now we are ready to receive the child. They were ready to take care of the boy. So we came again the third time to follow up, to find how they had prepared. They said they were ready. Through the chief, we involved the chief plus the village elders and a few extended family members. So we talked to them, we say now we are going to start the process with the children department so that we can revoke the committal so the child can come back to the family, and they were ready. So we talked to the children department, she prepared the report, she handed to the court, and then we brought the child to the family.
He was among those selected for empowerment to ensure the child is supported at home.
Naona kuna changes, naweza kulipia mtoto wangu karo ya shule, anaweza faa, anaweza kula vizuri, inasaidia hadi familia yangu huko nyumbani, wanaweza kula na jina yangu. Kulingana na venye inanisaidia, kuna pesa yenye nauza naweza weka nilipe nayo rent, ninunue nayo vitu ndogo ndogo za nyumba, niongeze nayo stocks zangu zenye zimeisha. Nataka hii duka yangu at least iwe na kitu kama fridge ya soda, kuwe na M-Pesa, na niongeze stock kwa wingi kabisa kuliko hii yenye niko nayo.
Fred has been living with his 4-year-old son for 1 year now, after reintegration.
Hi. Fine, thank you. I'm also fine.
For Morin, her firstborn child, Whitney Charlotte is living with hydrocephalus, a severe disability condition.
She can't stand, she can't sit, it's just a matter of sleeping. Yeah, that's my eldest child. She's now 20 years.
Morin had a challenge of meeting her basic needs, and then basic needs, obviously it is food, clothing and education, then medical part of it. So when I visited her, she was in need of those things, and that is why we opted to help her, since she had a child with disability and she did not have money to support herself fully together with the children she had.
Whitney reintegrated into her family in 2024 alongside all the other children who were living at the Divine Mercy Children's Home in Homer Bay.
I understand that the CCIs will be closed very soon. So where Whitney was, all of them had been removed from the CCI. At the moment, we are with her in the house.
We reintegrated the child in 2024, and she has 4 children. The firstborn has
a disability. We opted to reintegrate the children as the regulations from the government. We have been working hand in hand with the AOSK.
Life took a dramatic turn after Morin lost her job. That affected her livelihood and risked the life of the child.
That the funds are over, so everyone has to go home. So it had some problems with me because if you are used to waking up in the morning, going for work, coming, you do your shughlis, you buy your own things, you pay your own rent. So hapo nilikuwa na shida.
Despite the outreach support from the home, Morin required to be stable.
How can I say that I'm a single mom because the husband is there, but he neglected us. He has neglected us. So we've just been alone with my girls.
She was identified and supported to begin her cereal business within Homa Bay town.
She had an idea of keeping the poultry, but for me, when we were discussing, I told her poultry sometimes is challenging.
I saw it wise because on this area there was no one who was doing the same business as this. So I saw it wise, if I can start it there, this side, people can pick, at least it can be known that cereals are now here. They can now buy from me instead of walking a distance to the other end.
Within the 1 month of operation, she says the business is promising and she plans to grow her business.
Okay, the business hasn't picked well, but it has started picking because it's something which is new, but it has started picking. The amount that I can say in a day, it's a little bit between 400 to 1,000 in between. Yeah.
The support she needs, maybe if from what she's having, if she can add some of the things on what she has for the business to grow. If it grows, she will support the family fully.
Monica Akech is the grandmother to 4-year-old twins.
The boy is called Stephen Gift. A girl is called Stacy Uvin. Their mother was a student. She was not married, and thus the father is not known. She died during delivery, and being that the grandmother is sick, the grandmother is there but sick. She's suffering from high blood sugar, high blood pressure, and the bones problem. So most of the cases she finds herself in the hospital.
Although she committed to taking care of the two, her condition was Abbott limiting as she could stay in and out of the hospital.
And these young children were staying alone. So they were brought here under our care so that at this tender age, at least somebody can handle them well.
McCalder Mines Baby Home was requested to intervene.
So when your mother died during delivery, and the hospital has requested us to take care of the baby, maybe when there is no father or there is no immediate person who they can consult, then in most cases we are requested by the hospital. Second, we can also be requested by the court, like in the case of the abandoned. Third, we can be requested by the police. We can also be requested by the children's office. And at times, the relatives come in themselves, like when a mother has died and the father is there and he can't take care of the young baby himself. So he come to us and ask for our assistance.
Although the 4-year-old boy and girl have been reintegrated back to the family, prevailing factors risked progress, hence need to strengthen the family.
Sasa mimi naona kitu ngumu sasa itakuwa ni ngumu. Ni chakula ya hii nini? Ya kuku. Sababu wanakula na dawa ile wanatumia.
We are trying so that she get her proper medication at the proper time. She doesn't miss drugs every day. 2, we are making sure she eats, because in the past they were lacking food and there are days they were going without eating. 3, there is poor housing at home. It is a small house, and the mentally challenged uncle is also spending here. The grandmother is spending here, and others who are associated with them, and every house chaos is also in the house. So we are trying if they can have a house so that even the 2 twins of the orphans can also fit in the house.
With chicken rearing business supported by CCCK with close assistance from Sister Monica, she hopes to grow them and improve their living standards.
AOSK has supported us with the chicken project so that they can have their food. They can also get eggs, and they can also have some chicken as their food, and the excess they can sell to get their income.
Another area of focus by Sister Dorcas is to improve their housing.
We have done this house up to the lintel, and then our money is over. Now we are stuck. We don't know how to proceed. And support, we beg so that this house can be finished, so that they have a good rooms to stay in, a good house. 2, we beg if somebody can support, at least these 2 kids can be educated. And we need a medical cover for this grandmother, because always she is in the hospital.
From cereals business, shop, commercial chicken rearing, water business, CCCK is committed to ensuring that families are strengthened to promote family-based care for children who were previously in the CCIs.
Tuweze kuona watoto tunaleta vizuri, they're able to get the basic needs. Hakuna mambo ya kulala tena kwenda kwa CCI, na tunasikia serikali inataka kufunga ama inataka ku transition into something else. So hiyo ndio lengo letu.